Bees and happy Monday. I hope everyone's really well. Welcome to your maths lesson today. So we're going to start this week by understanding place value in numbers. So we're going to have a look at a series of different numbers and we're going to look at the place value of each of the digits, and then you're going to have a go at rolling the dice, making some digits, and then understanding the place value. So we're just going to have a look at some place value cards which are here. So we're starting with tens and units. So our tens are all in yellow and our units are all in green. So I'm going to select two of the digit cards, and then I'd like you to see if you can work out the number that I have made. So I will show you an example and then we will play the game. So I'm going to choose the number 30, which is going to go into my machine, and the number 5, which is going to go into my machine. So looking at these two numbers, when I squash them together, what number have I made? What is 30 add 5? If you have written down the number 35, then you would be right, because 35 is made up of 30, 3 tens, and 5 ones. Okay, so let's have another go. Let's choose this time, see if you can make the number. Which number did it make? How many tens are there? How many units are there? I have made the number 73, which is made up of 7 tens and 3 units. Okay, let's have another number. We'll do this time those two numbers. Can you tell me which two numbers I've just put into my machine? And what is the number that I have created? If you said it's 88, well done. 8 tens and 8 units. Huge well done. So let's move on and have a look at using hundreds, tens and units this time. So our hundreds are in red, our tens are in yellow, and our units are in green. So same again, I'm going to pop 3 cards into the machine this time, and then you are going to tell me which number I have made. So I'm going to choose this time 5, 70 and 300. So what number have I made with those 3 cards? So take a look at the digits, 300, 70 and 5. What number have I created? If you said the number 375, you would be absolutely right. There are 300s, there are 7 tens, and there are 5 units. Huge well done if you got that right. Let's have another go. So this time I'm going to do 9, 30 and 600. So what number have I made? Write it down. And if you said I have made the number 639, you would be absolutely right, because there is 600s, there are 3 tens, and there are 9 units. So huge well done if you've managed to get those correct. So for the remainder of this first part of our math lesson today, you are going to roll your dice. So start with 2 dice and then increase that number to 3 dice. Write the number that you have been given. So here I have got the number 100, 100, I've got 60, and I have got 5, because we're looking at the place value. So the dice with the 1 represents 100. The dice with the 6 represents 60, and the dice with 5 just represents 5 units. And when I place those numbers together, we've got the number 165. So huge well done if you have managed to get that correct. So have a go at that and then pop back to the video and we will have a look at the next part of our lesson. Okay, welcome back, Bumblebees. So for the remainder of today's lesson, we're going to choose and use standard measures for capacity. Now, it's not been all that long since we looked at capacity, and we use lots of vocabulary linked to capacity. So we're going to have a go at actually using capacity today and to do some measures. So to help me with today's lesson, I have got an interactive measuring cylinder on the board. Now you can see I've set my measuring cylinder to go up in tens. But what's very clear about this one is each little marker is shown up my cylinder as well. So for the lesson today, you are going to have a go at using a few different measures, and you're going to measure out some capacities, and you're going to do it very, very precise. the first one that I want you to measure is 30 millilitres. So it means that I need to fill up my measuring cylinder to a capacity of 30. So I'm going to open up my water here and I'm going to watch it really carefully and I'm going to turn it off when it gets to 30 and stop. Okay, so here I have measured out 30 millilitres. So if I go back to my piece of paper here, I'm going to type 30 millilitres on my board and I'm going to add it to 50 millilitres. So I need to go back to my measuring cylinder and this time I'm going to start again and this time I'm going to fill it up till it shows me 50 millilitres. So I'm going to keep going past the 30 and past the 40 until it gets to 50 and then I'm going to stop. Okay, so I've got 50 millilitres in my measuring jug now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine those two totals by carrying out a calculation. So here I've got 30 millilitres and I'm going to add it to 50 millilitres that I have just measured out. So you can use your tens and units, so 10, 20, 30 and 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and I'm going to add those together. Now remember, we're counting in tens, we haven't got any units because the units is a zero. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So the total of the measuring that I have just completed here is 80 millilitres. Okay, so you're going to go off and have a look on the website because you have now got a different amount to measure and a separate amount to measure, and then you're going to add the two together as well. So send me through some pictures of you carrying out your measures today and send me through your calculations so I can see your totals. Red team and orange team, you have got a slightly different activity. And for your activity, you are going to calculate the total. So 50 millilitres or 30 millilitres and write the answer. But then I also want you to find the difference in the amounts. So remember, when we're finding difference, we subtract one amount from the other. So have a go at that and see how you get on. Have lots of fun. Send me through your work and I will see what you've been up to. Well done, everyone.